we're going to talk a little bit about calories. So I find it very, very interesting that many people count calories. And the reason that I personally do not count calories, and I personally do not very often require clients to count calories. Now, I don't want to make a general assumption that I don't ever do that, but most of the time, I don't believe in counting calories. More often than not, I find that people get too few of calories. And on top of that, what I find is that many people are worried about calories and not about what's actually in the food. So to me, if you're eating nutrient-dense food, it's very hard to overeat. Even if you're eating a high-caloric diet, a lot of those foods have so many other nutrients to offer. What I find is a lot of people actually eat a low-calorie diet, but it's such poor quality that they struggle with weight gain and they struggle with all kinds of things that actually people who eat healthful foods don't struggle with. I eat a ton of fat. I'm probably eating 70% of my meals as fat. I'm eating tallow, I'm eating lard, I'm eating all kinds of stuff. I can have butter, I can have ghee, I have butter in my coffee, coconut oil in my coffee. The average American would be shocked to know the amount of fat that I eat. And so what I really would like to get back to is that fat doesn't make you fat. It's the processed sugar and unhealthy foods that are really making people fat. So what I ask is that you take a look at what the ingredients are of your food. Are you eating lunch meat that has added sugar? Are you eating bacon that has added sugar? How much sugar are you getting in your day in foods that you don't even realize are there? That's what's going to put the weight on. Excess grains. So this is something I like to tell people. I've raised horses, or my family's raised horses. I've grown up with livestock. What do we feed livestock to fatten them up? Grains and corn. Well, why are we surprised that most Americans are overweight? That's what we are living off of, is grains and corn, many of us. So if you're wanting to lose weight, think about cutting back on those grains. Think about cutting back on the corn intake. If you're having cereal for breakfast with low-fat milk that's actually pretty much just sugar because you've taken the fat away, you're probably going to gain a lot more weight than someone who ate a very high-quality fat meal with bacon and eggs and vegetables for breakfast. Now, everyone's individual. There's no one-size-fits-all. There's some foods that work great for some people and work not so great for other people. So don't take this as this will work for everyone. What I would suggest is that you actually sit down with someone like me or another nutritionist that is very well educated in which foods will work for each individual. So as a holistic nutritionist, I am set up to help people as who they are rather than give general descriptions or assumptions or diets. So make sure that you actually get help from someone. And really make sure that you get a deep understanding of which foods work for you personally. I think that doing a elimination diet can be really, really wonderful, which is what we're doing in the Unrefined 29. So get signed up and really educate yourself about fats and what makes you fat or what makes you lose weight and inflammation and all these different topics. But I really would like to break the myth that a calorie is a calorie, because it's not. A calorie from an apple does not equate to a calorie from a Snickers bar. Those are not the same things. They don't have the same nutrients. So when we're trying to compare calories, make sure that you're comparing nutrients. Make sure you're comparing nutrient density. How much does that food really have to offer you? Don't think about what the calorie content is. Don't think about what the fat content is. Think about the actual ingredients. Is it something you could make in your own kitchen? If it's not, if it's full of a bunch of ingredients you don't know what they are, that's not healthful for your body. So really start thinking about whole foods. If you're eating those whole foods, your body's going to run a lot better. You're probably going to lose weight. Now, like I said, that's not a general statement. Some people have other added problems that we have to evaluate and take care of. But it's going to be a more healthful diet for you. So take a look at that. Check out Unrefined 29 and email us with any questions.